Hey guys, what's up? Lumpy Ice Cream here. Just a little bit of an update video for you guys as to what's happening with the Arkham Knight playthroughs. For those of you who sat through the last part, you'll know I did rage quit towards the end. Oh man, I hate those fucking tanks. Basically after that I handed the controller to my brother, who is far superior than me at gaming. So yeah, I handed that to him and he did it in his first go. It was at that stage that I was feeling really tired and didn't want to continue playing, so I left the Xbox on overnight. I don't care if it has fucking heat issues, whatever, man. But, yeah, I do that regularly. It's probably not good for the Xbox or whatever, but yeah, I left it on overnight. Then one of my friends, shout out to Rob if he is watching this, came around and he wanted to play Mortal Kombat. Well, I said, alright, let me just get the disc out, but I need to save the stuff first. So, exited the game. As it was saving, Rob thought of the genius decision to eject the disc. Whatever. So basically, yeah, the save was lost, and my brother has to fight the tanks again, because I'm not doing that. So I said to him, like, that day, can you do this? It's difficult, because he goes to college, and my playthroughs can last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. 1 hour if I rage quit. So there's that. And then once my brother gets home, it's usually around 3:30, I want to say. That leaves me with an hour and a half before my dad gets home for work, because I am without a television at the moment, so I use the lounge room. Not sure when I'll get a television, but I'll have to do a collection video sometime, but my entire room is literally filled with all of my figures and shit. And I like my setup, and oh man, I'll have to get a television to fucking put it, and then I'll have to clear a shelf to put the television on that shelf. And then I'll have to clear a section for my Xbox. Frustrating. I don't know what to do. But yeah, just letting you guys know what's happening with those. I haven't stopped. I probably should have made this earlier, but yeah. I was going to get him to do it today. It's currently Sunday. I was going to get him to do it yesterday, Saturday. But he ran off to a friend's house and couldn't get it done. So he'll probably do that tomorrow, and I'll probably resume tomorrow. Well, no, I've got Tim up. We're going to do the podcast. So, I can probably no, I won't be able to squeeze an episode in today. Tomorrow I might do. I'm probably going to be out for most of the day, though. So, if not tomorrow, it's definitely going to be Tuesday. What else? Schedule for the joint channel this week. Tonight, Tim's coming up, and we're going to do the, I'm not really sure what to call it, superhero kind of comparison. We're going to be going through a bunch of superheroes, kind of comparing their costumes, comparing the actors who have played the role. For time purposes, we'll probably split that into 2 parts. We might do a Marvel one and a DC one. We'll do a DC one first, and then go to Marvel, just so it's not too time consuming. Then again, I like to make them time consuming. It probably doesn't make for good viewing or listening, but whatever. So there's that. Because Tim's got a bunch of stuff happening at the moment, he obviously can't always be up here for the planning process. I'm the one who's constantly on the internet. Tim really isn't, so I'm kind of running the joint channel at the moment. He hasn't seen what I've done with it, and we're still kind of building it. So I've kind of got a name in my head for what we're going to call the podcast, because I don't really like it kind of became a podcast. I don't know, it's just a bit of a weird name. I've got something in my mind, though, working around, and it's something I said in the last podcast, the second one. Yeah, it's something I said there. So yeah, go over and check out the joint channel. Please do. When Tim gets his solo channel up, please go subscribe to him. Subscribe to me. Bit early to be ending the video. So I've got a few things to talk about. And the reviews. I'm thinking possibly a Wednesday could work. I don't want to go too towards the end of the week or the start of the week, mainly because I don't want to leave people too long for content. I think Wednesday is a perfect medium. We're both busy Thursdays, so we can't make videos then. But I think Wednesday would be perfect. So we're going to do reviews then. Now, I haven't proposed this to Tim yet, but for those of you X-Men fans, you'll know that the Rogue Cut came out last week. Yep, last week, I think. Yeah, it came out recently. Tomorrow when I get paid, I'm gonna go hunt that down gonna go to JB Hi-Fi, see if I can find it. If I do, Tim and I will give it a watch, and that will be our review for Wednesday. I know I said that we're going to focus on the MCU movies, and Wednesday was going to be Iron Man. But something I've been wanting to do. Obviously, September 19th, well, for here, September 20th, is the premiere of season 9 of Doctor Who. Yep. Season 9 of Doctor Who. And that premieres on the 20th down here. I'm hoping what they'll do. Last year for Series 8, we got it simulcast. So at the same time they were showing it in the UK, was the same time we got it. It was very early in the morning, but being a massive Whovian, I didn't care. I was up and watching it every morning. So yeah, what are we on? The 26th now. So like I said, the podcast is going to be for today, we're going to be comparing the DC superheroes. I just made that decision then. Superheroes and supervillains, the performances they've given, the look of the character, did it look good, didn't it? So that's for that. The 29th, Wednesday. If I can get my hands on the Rogue Cut, we'll do a review of the Rogue Cut. If not, we'll find something else to review, so don't worry then. The 2nd of August, our podcast will be the Marvel heroes. We'll be comparing all of them. And on the 5th, we'll be reviewing Deep Breath. And then, from the 9th of August until the 13th of September, the podcasts will be swapped. We're not going to do podcasts for that time. We'll be reviewing the Doctor Who episodes. Just because, and by Doctor Who episodes, I mean the Series 8 Doctor Who episodes. So the 5th is Deep Breath. The 9th is Into the Dalek. The 12th, this is of August. The 12th of August will be Robot of Sherwood. The 16th will be Listen. The 19th will be Time Heist. the 23rd will be The Caretaker. 26th will be Kill the Moon. The 30th will be Mummy on the Orient Express. The 2nd of September will be Flatline. Number 6. September 6th will be In the Forest at the Night. The 9th will be frickin' Dark Water. The 13th will be Death in Heaven. We just decided we'll review those episodes separate. I decided. I'm planning all of this. I still have to talk to Tim, and I'm sure he'll agree. He doesn't really care what we talk about. But yeah, 13th will be Death in Heaven. We decided to split those up. And 16th will be Last Christmas. And then on the 20th, the podcast will return. Or what we'll potentially do, and I'm thinking this might be the case, the 20th, we'll review the episode. Or on that Sunday that the episode is released down here, we'll review it and have it up to you guys. And that will be the review. Our podcast will then switch to Wednesdays. That's only for the duration of when Doctor Who is on. So, yeah. That's that. So I've planned pretty far ahead, and that's going to take up a chunk of time. As always, we're open to suggestions from you guys what we could have as a podcast thing. A podcast topic, and just put them out there. I'm thinking maybe what could potentially happen. If there's a subject that comes up that one of us really wants to talk about, but the other one doesn't. For example, if Tim really wanted to talk about something like Pokemon. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. In fact, I'm not one at all. I would potentially step out of that podcast and invite one of my friends in who is a good Pokemon fan. I don't know who that would be. I'd let Tim decide who he'd want on that episode. But that's potentially what would happen. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's been going for 12 minutes. I didn't realise how long I'd let this go for. So yeah, brief rundown. Arkham Knight playthrough is likely to return tomorrow. More than likely to return Tuesday. I don't know. Podcast should be up tomorrow. Hopefully. Then we'll do our review of the Rogue Cut, if not something else, but that will be announced later today on the podcast. Hopefully, Tim can make it. Because like I said, a lot of shit to be happening tomorrow. The last thing I want to do is to be recording the podcast tomorrow. So hopefully Tim makes it. But yeah, thanks for sticking around with this update, guys. Hope it's not an inconvenience. Yeah, that's basically the rundown of it. And I'll see you guys later for the podcast. If you like the video, chuck a like. Please comment down below. Check out all my old videos and check the link in the description for all my social media links. And I'll see you guys later for the podcast, which once I'm done with, I'll put a video up on here linking it. So I'll see you guys later today. Bye.